And good evening. Welcome to a Basketball Friday night. All kinds of high school hoops close to home, but first let's head east to St. Louis, where the Helias Crusaders, riding a 6-game winning streak, travel to play Soldan, the defending Class 4 state champions. A special night for Helias senior Dylan Gish. First game in 2 years for the standout guard, who signed a letter of intent to play at Lincoln University next year. He has been injured twice. Brock Gersner makes the three-pointer. And he had 15 on the night for Gersner. In comes Dylan Gish off the bench a few plays later, gets the offensive rebound here, puts it back up and in. Gish 5 points in just a few minutes of play, but it's good to see him back on the court. Hale Henches drives to the basket. He lays it in for Helias. Isaiah Sykes, he will dish to Michael Tannehill for the layup. Helias wins it 55-38 over Soldan, 7th straight win. The Crusaders are 11-9. And the Jefferson City Jays playing in the St. Louis area in Chesterfield, home of the Marquette Mustangs, coming off an Eldon Tournament Championship last weekend. Marquette coached by the former Eldon Mustangs, Shane Matson. OG Anunoby, three-pointer. Anunoby with 19 points for the Jays, including 2 second-half dunks. Harold Robertson Jr., one of his 4 three-pointers. Robertson Jr. had 14. Jays down by only 1 at half, 21-20, but Marquette would dominate the second half. Tanner Stanabanow, the three-pointer. Later on, Brooks Garrity to John Conlon for the layup. Marquette hit 15 out of 15 free throws in the fourth. Jays lose 67-54. Rockbridge on a last-second shot beats Raytown South on the road, 48-46. Nick Norton with 16 points. And our D&K collision game of the night. Blair Oaks on the home court facing Hogan Prep out of Kansas City. The Falcons coming off a big collision with Eugene Tuesday night. They went to 3 overtimes to get the win. Only played the traditional 4 quarters tonight. Visiting Rams showing some quickness. Shaquille Reeves to the basket. Blair Oaks on target from long range. Joey Bernscatter, 3 of his game-high 16. How about Brett Voss? Hit 3 threes, 14 points, broke the school single-season record for threes. He has 95. Breaks the old mark set by Missouri State Highway Patrolman Ryan Thompson. Bernscatter, nice pass to Seth Eskins. We might see that one again. Blair Oaks led it by 14 at the end of 3 quarters. Good one for the Falcons, 60-54 over Hogan Prep. Blair Oaks is 16-5. Court warming at the Mexplex. Brennan Scanlon's Mexico Bulldogs welcoming the Marshall Owls. Justin Weber named Mr. Bulldog. Great start for the home team. Cole Armio scores 5 points, including that three-pointer. Dogs weren't done inside of the big man, John Anderson, for 2. Part of a 10-0 run to open the game for Mexico. Later on, Jake Willer connects from distance. He led the way with 27 points. Mexico rolls 62-20. The Bulldogs are 16-3. Big crowd for the basketball homecoming in Russellville. Queen Hannah Campbell and her court watching the Indians take on Tuscumbia. Brendan Jackson, big night, 28 points. Indians led at 47-27 at the half. Same spot, Dakota Burgess. Same results. And from the other side, Zach Voss. 3 more for Russellville. Referee of the night, Dan Mathis, the Helias girls golf coach. You can't call the blocking fouls on the golf course, but you can in basketball. Russellville, a big win tonight, 79-62, celebrating homecoming on the home court. Court warming in Fulton. The Hornets hosting Boonville at Roger D. Davis Gymnasium tonight. Fulton's Sam Christensen, nice assist to Ricky Dawson for the hometown Hornets. Dalton Horsemeyer rings up 3 for Fulton. This game was close until the 4th quarter. Boonville, nice passing here. Jay Barnhart to Tavoy Brazil. He puts it in. Pirates spoil the Fulton court warming with a 62-50 win over the Hornets. More high school hoops coming up. We'll head to JC High and the Southern Boone Tournament in Ashland. Stay with us on a Basketball Friday night. And welcome back to Basketball Friday night. This is Southern Boone Tournament Week in Ashland. The championship games are set for tomorrow night. Fatima and Southern Boone meet for the boys' title at 7:30. Before that at 6, it's Fatima and Blair Oaks for the girls' championship. Consolation finals tonight. The Father Tolton Trailblazers, a young up-and-coming team facing California. Big night for the Pinto quarterback. Jaden Barr makes one all the way for the layup. Tolton on the other end. Josh Boyer working hard down low, gets the hook shot to fall, but too much California. The Pintos, Jaden Barr had 25 points. Pintos go on to beat Tolton 53-40, the final at the Southern Boone Classic. The Eugene Eagles taking flight in New Bloomfield tonight. Eugene in the road black uniforms. Austin Russell will follow this one in for the Eagles. Eugene takes the early lead. Eagles can score anywhere on the court. They go outside. Travis Kempker, three-point range, bingo. Mirror image here. Twin brother Tyler Kempker from the other side. Same thing. 70-34 the final. The Eagles are 16-6 with a win over New Bloomfield. Busy night on your Jefferson City Hy-Vee scoreboard. St. James is now 20-1, beating Pacific. Meanwhile, the Chamois boys edge past St. Elizabeth, spoiling the Hornets' homecoming there by just 2. Herman in overtime defeats Owensville. Centralia over Clark County. Bell beats Viburnum. Sturgeon is now 15-7, a huge win over Keatsville. Pilot Grove, no problems with Higbee. Pilot Grove now 15-6. Iberia, a homecoming win over Crocker. Dustin Bloodgood with 21. Iberia, the Rangers are 20-2. Versailles beats Osage tonight. Big win for the Tigers there. Salisbury over New Franklin, and Vienna beats Bourbon by 20. The Jefferson City Lady Jays on the home court at JC High hosting Springfield Parkview. Nicole Martin driving straight to the hoop, scores for the Lady Jays, who trailed it 21-11 at the half. Later on, Devin Stegman in the lane. She'll pull up and knock down the short jumper, but not enough offense for JC tonight. Parkview wins it 52-32. Back in Mexico, the Lady Bulldogs and Marshall second half. Lady Dogs in control. Allie Mudd gets open in the corner, takes this one, bounces off the rim and goes in. That's good for 3. Brooke Costley up the floor. She'll stop just inside the free throw line and hit. Mexico picks up the win 55-36. A sweep for the Bulldogs. 5th place girls game at Southern Boone tonight. Dan Bachmeyer's Lady Bulldogs from Harrisburg taking on Father Tolton. Tolton led early. River Ramus there all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Harrisburg answers. Other end, Carissa Giboney steps up and knocks down the 3. This game was close throughout. Ramus again for Tolton. This time hits from deep. Tolton wins it 29-26, low-scoring game. Other girls action, Rockbridge. Big win over St. Joseph's Academy. That's impressive, 55-40 over St. Joe's. Meanwhile, Fulton beats Boonville on court warming, and Sturgeon defeats Keatsville. Coming up, the Pizza Hut delivery of the night. A look ahead to Mizzou basketball tomorrow, and it's Beauty and the Beast at the Hearn Center. Grappling and gymnastics all at the same time. The Mizzou basketball Tigers are back at home. That's a good thing. The road has not been friendly. 17th ranked Mizzou meets Auburn tomorrow about a 12:45 tip. The Tigers will try to rebound from a bad loss at LSU on Wednesday night. Look what happened over at the Hearn Center in Columbia tonight. Gymnastics and wrestling going on at the same time. They call it Beauty and the Beast. What a great crowd. About 6,500 fans watching the gymnastics team. They would lose to Auburn. Meanwhile, over on the wrestling mats, the Tigers would lose to a very tough Oklahoma State team. The Cowboys ranked 2nd in the country. Again, both Tiger teams coming up short. Back to high school basketball, and our Pizza Hut delivery of the night will take you back to Blair Oaks. Good passing team. Joey Bernstetter with those black shoes. Nice feed to Seth Eskins, our Pizza Hut delivery of the night. And finally tonight, our thoughts and prayers go out to KRCG's Tom Leffler, whose wonderful mom, Maxine Leffler, passed away today. If you ever heard Tom talk about her, she was the best mom in the world. May God bless and comfort the Leffler family. That is it for a Basketball Friday night. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to our KRCG crew. We hope you have a great Super Bowl weekend.